Where my eyes are drawn to. Struggled previously on the jet. Jamppi creeping closer and closer here. paTiTek, some utility to play off. Actually will catch a pistol poking out. Jamppi will fall. Spike noted as well.
Yeah, you're not going to get away with those kind of dry hits, right? Trying to just creep up on that. Already punished and a lovely player advantage. Going to have the security for the plant. Look at the post plant here. Still a little bit of util in play. Smoke goes down towards B main, but you can see what BBL wants to do. Take space elsewhere. Nice jump spot, at least from the connector side, so they're keeping that in mind. Drop of the smoke though, Serial. Got to be cautious. That, what a snap from LewN. And again though, you look at the other side, Liquid winning their fight out on the other side of the connector. Has to draw forward MAGNUM. He can't be passive.
Particularly for Serial. Kind of left BBL a little bit exposed on the backside here. As soon as he's come through, Kamo able to pick up a couple of easy kills and to clean onto Social.
It's really going to be necessary at this point. Yeah, not going to find a soul here, but BBL going to carry on their pathing. Really good work up. Again, for Team Liquid, it is a bonus, so you're looking at those Guardians or maybe that Bulldog with paTiTek. But beyond that, it feels like they've taken the first step here for BBL.
Clean sight hit though, so BBL definitely now readjust towards looking at keeping 5 alive.
Could be a nice paranoia.
Good set Nats in motion.
It's got to go soon though. A little bit early on that, and there's the trade. So again, BBL happy. They'll sacrifice one, sociablEE willing to go down for the greater good. And paTiTek, it's really just see if you can maybe catch someone with you, lock him into the site, cost him some of these weapons. But they've got plenty of exits.
Doing actually the dart on that did try and tuck to avoid it. Not going to be able to do so here. And with the Bulldog, feels like an awkward engagement.
Yeah. Beyond that, still on the verge. If someone does over-deliver, like Kamo, for example, you're going to have... They are pulling paTiTek over towards the side, but oh my god, the timing, Serial. Oh, this is really tricky. Yeah, sociablEE actually denied. You're right, you're bang on. Oh, and the paranoia. Keiko went in only off his own paranoia, which opens up opportunity for BBL. paTiTek playing it well, but he was disconnected from that. Unable to make much of the paranoia that was sent through earlier on. But he still gets his man, putting it down to a 3v2.
Big tool though here, Kamo.
30 seconds left.
To be able to sniff out this post plant. Yep, ult's invested already, but MAGNUM gets paTiTek ahead of it.
I thought that they'd try and wait, be a bit safer on this. Let Kamo cook it up a little bit, try and find something. Nat's now playing it in. I don't know if MAGNUM's watching, he certainly is now!
Just slightly. Caught out here, and especially in this scenario with a body to the good. And a retake is a huge fumble on their part.
You're already going to see sociablEE trying to take all that space. There's a lot of utility here, and a bit of a madman play from Kamo. Only going to get one there, but does remove LewN, which has been a heavy hitter.
Cutting through.
Yeah, almost arguing a full retake setup here on A side. Actually, Nats has already slipped the net. He's got ahead, he's found the spike, and he's got the lure theft.
He's still going! Even though he's a dead man walking, he still does so much damage. PROFEK, though, left in the 1v2. It's not safe yet. Oh, there it is. Keep working up the L. This is no surprise here.
Serial.
That's a real player. Oh, it's so simple for LewN. Serial, that's got to feel rough. Trying to get that spam on the cross, maybe set up Keiko for a slightly lighter target. But they're trying to stick around on the side. Keiko is still here. They don't know about him as paTiTek is drawing all that attention. Can he swing out? No! Caught in the end by Jamppi, sending it with the Hunter's Fury. This
Some of these hits coming thick and fast from BBL. About the previous series for Liquid, I mean particularly actually.
Sitting on 5.1, so ready to farm up. This is a set concept that has sent them forward for PROFEK. I mean, he was ready for that, up on top waiting, but Liquid doubled down on the aggression.
Cage triggered.
The sort of round that I was talking about just before that timeout, and actually the spam perfect from Nats. Everyone will fall as well, just down to 2, Jamppi and sociablEE. Find themselves in a 2v4.
This would be quite special, wouldn't it? Surely not, though. Should have good info here. Need a freebie. Ain't gonna get it when Nats is still standing. Kind of left adrift. sociablEE, this is brutal. Nat sewn up.
Yeah, Serial's desperate to keep checking the door, but sociablE's here.
There's a gap in this, though.
There is.
Cover going out.
Okay, oh god, the timing! What just happened? Why are we walking mid on that? I don't understand! BBL just got gifted this! Kamo having to pick up the pieces, but the plant's down. You've lost A as well. I mean, Kamo is trying desperately!
BBL towards A lobby.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, every single one.
When they, bear in mind, they took contact early in garage.
Trust me, I'm scratching my head at that, but a quick turn of attention, it's over towards A. And this time, all players are at A. You could have gone for the mid-walk. It ain't happening now, though. Plant's going to be in. Still a little bit of util on the site, so it's a bit uncomfortable in that regard, but it's not the end of the world. Ults are here. Where do they decide to clear comfortably? Where do they want to send it in? You're seeing the util being invested. Here it is. Clear out the A site. Salvos go in. We've got the Hunter's Fury coming in. This is all now layered. sociablEE going to catch camo. LewN ready, catching the push through BBL. Are fully focused. The idea that, okay, as soon as this happens, cool, we're going to fight CT. We're going to just stand here. We've got this. Like, they know what the reactions are.
Yeah, looking really, really well drilled. And if this is just purely from a prep standpoint.
I'm petrified here, Mike. Okay, so this is the C-take. This is what the mid-walk was probably for, even though it was a very misconstrued idea. It's a flip of position almost.
Plenty of tools once again.
It's you and me.
Camo's going to be the information gatherer here. Nats actually wins out there. That's a big kill. An upgrade found as well.
Massive. MAGNUM doesn't need to overdo this. He's identified a lot of players here, but the rest of the team now starting to feel the pressure. BBL being kind of stranglehold on both fronts. MAGNUM, passive angle is nice. Trying to work with the others, and BBL digging in their heels. It's down to a 1v2.
Out of them early
Yes.
on. And they can't win out in some of these gunfights.
Yeah, BBL, the agents of chaos, turning up here in the first half. However, it ain't over yet. Team Liquid with a chance to answer back after this.
Forces you into being a little more passive, but oh, sociablEE. Clean on the first, damage done to the second.
Opportunity to be grasped. Already losing out on that first kill is brutal. Oh, big shot. There it is. That's nice from Camo. A couple more of those and I'm on board.
Well, now a couple of overcommitments here.
PROFEK's not moving though. PROFEK's still chilling around here. He's still got a good bit of space. Don't know if he can really complement much with Jamppi, who's got his dart back up now.
Really awkward smoke that he's playing around as well.
Turns flash. Gets pinned down. Nice from Camo. What a heroic round from him. I mean, Liquid needed someone. One way's up. This should be airtight.
A chance.
Airtight is all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep saying it until I believe it. No one's reacting, though. This is good. I think MAGNUM now, you get that kind of feeling where you're like, right, the odds here have now started to sink away. So what does he try and do? Draw someone out? Oh! That was a heady, by the way. NT, dude. I mean, you're not going to get the round, I'm pretty sure. Camo's going to get the ace.
Round, the ones to get everybody back on their feet. Energetic, noisy on stage. And just generally more vocal, so...
Yeah, Jamppi, unlucky.
Replay a stack towards A, actually, initially. Could get sniffed out very early on. Didn't actually spot the player in sewers, though. That could be concerning.
I'm looking at Nats here, trying to progress. And he's gone down. Now he loses that fight. Didn't deeply clear, and BBL still have the bodies on the site here. Flood comes in. Team Liquid winning out on the site here, making this bonus look deadly. A 3v3 with damage done as well on sociablEE. That's perfect. The plan would be lovely. Oh my god, Keiko, you are a brave boy! And you seem unaware! Completely unaware! B-take, back of sight, PROFEK. Paranoid going in, and he's getting a little cheeky with it. Spots, it is the clone that we know of, but no one's cleared. He's still here. He's still standing. He does great damage! MAGNUM even taking it further away, leaving just one man. And we know what he can do. One of the great leaders coming into his own recently. But what can he achieve?
Concerning response from BBL here. And no surprise to see the time. That's right. Their luck once again towards B. Potential to get a plant down here. LewN actually does catch the clone.
Very nice.
So nothing through here.
And that's the end.
Seeing that becoming more and more popular. Very well done. Camo, though, trying to play his life here as best he can, and it's a fine margin. Liquid digging in deeper this time. Big round for them. Camo still sticking around here. They can't afford to let this one slip. They can't afford too much damage either. They want to keep it clean. They've already lost two.
Be a pay safe card thrifty here on the side of the purchase for BBL, but see how things do settle down.
I guess they do have the ults. We've got sociablEE and Jamppi's there. Quite nice in combination.
Kamo once again, though, has been extremely active in the second half.
sociablEE, I think. Whoa, PROFEK! Big shot from him. That's camo removed.
Drone will spot out here. Actually finds a tag as well. paTiTek able to escape with his life, though, but
Cover going out.
Keiko finds a response here. A 3v4, not done just yet.
They're struggling to get deep on these sites, right? Look where these kills have come in, just towards... Oh, it's just a shot in the dark. Keiko's gone. Jamppi's done. This could be 11. It's looking real likely to be 11. Serial does have his ult.
Well, they can basically get there ahead of him as well. The salvos will slow him down. Still caution shown by Liquid on the approach.
Grenade is live.
sociablEE's going to sniff this out very quickly.
I want to see discipline here. Don't need to go early. You've got the paranoia ready. In the hands of PROFEK, there it is, and there's a commitment. It's just stunning. paTiTek's done. Oh! paTiTek, the savior.
PROFEK's locked out
as well. This is unbelievable. I'd love to get paTiTek's POV there because it looked like BBL had done everything right. And now there's that ult. That voice line keeping you at bay. PROFEK. Oh, there's no
Serial
escape.
slows down sociablEE.
1, 2. Oh.
Fantastic work. I mean, yeah, by the finest margin, Serial.
It'll be fine, Michael. You said it was going to be fine. Everything's fine. Oh no, everything's not fine. It is a trap play, and Jamppi's at the helm. LewN comes in. I doubted your curse, and I was wrong. And look who it is again. The saviors from that previous round. This time, you're gonna have to go even further, and they're doing it.
They do it back-to-back 2v4, Lauren. This would be
Bloody hell.
outrageous.
You talk about heroics. This would be mythic level of work. Serial just slowly following the steps of paTiTek. The hero of the hour. It's all about timing. The ult gonna come in, but Magnum's been caught here. Tries to shift. Oh! LewN again! And the 1v1! Serial up against Magnum, and Magnum's been nasty with this. I've got to see composure from Serial now.
Plenty of util as well. Magnum already tagged down to 45.
Show me a caliber here. Christ!
I was going to say, he hit a little headshot on a jump peak earlier.
Serial looks a bit nervous, I'm going to be honest here. Taking the long way around. Magnum stepping closer. He's got a corner to play from. He's cleared close sight. Down half HP, 45 to play with. Can he read the position? Serial, it's all eyes on you, mate. Nerve-wracking moments here, and
No way. Tilting round to lose.
sociablEE's getting under their skin just to get on their nerves, it looks like. Behind them pretty fast. Liquid trying to clear out this site, but they're on it. Jamppi, he's unfazed, but he's fallen. paTiTek trying to lead the charge. There's still bodies here. LewN, one of them. The heavy hitter falls. Serial this time wins out the fight here. Now are they secure? If you look at the back line though, sociablEE coming in. Magnum, oh my God, Magnum! Magnificent impact. Nats feels like he's read this. He has! Glorious from Nats! But Magnum tries to go nuclear. It ain't working. PROFEK, you got a 1v2, and Nats is on a heater now. Serial shaking in his boots from that last time around. Very hard position to clear here. If you want an experienced player, you're looking at Nats. Serial following his footsteps like a lost puppy. The double swing! They're still winning out these rounds. They've closed the gap up. And that's a steal. Nats has been caught, LewN. Locked in on this, gotta find him. Oh, big one from Nats! Dream come true for Liquid. Get the opening pick. sociablEE gives away the operators in play by finding him, but still, 1-for-1 trade. PROFEK now, defending the line. Paranoia in, I think Serial didn't get affected, but it doesn't matter. He's still standing. PROFEK is alive, even on 29 HP. Magnum on the back of the site. Support now in. Liquid, do you carry on? It feels like Serial's on a bit of an island.
He's got the spike as well, so probably waiting for somebody to get a bit closer. Regroup here for the adjustment. PROFEK no further.
Nice from Serial though, that calmness delivers. They wanted to clear those question marks, costing them there. Magnum doesn't really want to get away from the site. Does he slip the smoke? No, he's respected it. It felt like he was considering it for a moment. He's still trying to find a way forward here, but he's been caught by the trap, caught in the net, and it's time to play back through. Keiko does well. gets back to his feet, clears his vision, but Jamppi bulldozering the site. Serial, oh, just about gets locked in on this. Trying to fight for his life. Oh, bloody help.
Repositioning. Big win from Nats to kick the round off, but Sociable closes the gap. BBL to call a timeout here. I think as well, Serial's just committed towards this.
From their coaches here in the timeout, but they still need to stick the landing in the server if they want this one to be theirs. Liquid showing that pedigree, that capability. Legendary players on this side. Now they've got to make it count. Slow and cautious steps towards C. What's the go signal? It's now. Salvos towards the back of Plat. Sociable instantly cleared. Serial with a banger. Overwhelmed, maybe not. Serial does so well here. Good trades on towards PROFEK. Clearing out the site and they control it for themselves.
I was going to say, he's only got a judge though. That's just shut down through the smoke. It's a 4v2.
That's a dream. This is an absolute dream, Jamppi. This would be so much to do. He's been spotted here. What? One of the only EMEA players to make those stingers look so damn good. But he doesn't need to do it. LewN's still standing. We need to see LewN get into this. But paTiTek's reposition is lovely as well. LewN looking for his man. Nats takes down Jamppi. It's really on LewN. He knows about Nats. He doesn't know about paTiTek. And timing is everything. LewN choosing his target, but surely paTiTek closing in. But Nats!
This turn of events here. Just map 1, by the way. Already it's this close. Liquid. I mean, this is just outrageous from Jamppi. But yeah, Liquid with their ultimates here, it looks like might be resorting back towards this B piece.
Sociable. Big info on this one. Hello. Oh my god.
He didn't swap paTiTek.
Oh, paTiTek's got him. Surely this is enough. Team Liquid. Looking like they're back from the dead. Revitalized and back in charge. Plant being toyed with.
Nats as well.
Nats' position should be the checkmate, right? Vintage, classic. Serial, gotta be careful though. That's a freebie there. And PROFEK on the follow-up. Hold on. Nats! They need him, and he's right there where they need him most. So far, you're going to have this 3-2 split for the defending side here. Team Liquid have been spotted. Sociable is going to be under pressure up towards Heaven now. I don't know if he can really get away here. Maybe banking on the utility coming out from Jamppi, but this is going to be tough. Liquid trying to make this home, or this site their home, as Sociable should be considered, but Jamppi takes head off 1. Lovely little synergy there. Good chip damage 2 towards Serial. Isolator fight on Keiko. Lovely little back and forth from BBL. But paTiTek's still alive. This man is deadly. And he's got a 1v2. He's got 14 seconds though. Really tough here. Got to find a fair fight. Does MAGNUM giving it? Oh, lovely from MAGNUM. A little bit of
doubling up.
paint shell.
Oh.
Net just missing there.
I'll see a Nats. Going to potentially catch a timing here, but in mid. Trade-off. And then Camo will fall, and Sociable has been found on the back of the wall dropping.
Sociable's going to have a tough time dealing with Nats. He's such a diligent player in these solo efforts. MAGNUM as well only has a ghost here, so should be outgunned. My word, MAGNUM, very nice, and he knows Nats is nearby. Just missed the timing. He wanted to get up on that box, maybe get a slightly different angle, but Jamppi trying to fill the void. But it is a 2v3. Now, obviously, we know all these players are heading over towards A now. Support coming in from PROFEK, but Liquid facilitating the cross.
It won't land. Yeah, now it gets a little awkward when you're locked out, but actually, a spike here.
Okay, that's a mad one, because that's 15 seconds. It removes a player away, so it almost encourages you to work forward. Nats is unaware! Completely unaware! And now it's on Serial. A little bit shaky, the first upgraded weapon there for PROFEK 2. Let's see if he can hold his nerve this time. A big opportunity, big timing, and a big kill. The 1v1, it's Jamppi on the other side, and Serial closing the net here, closing the gap, and Jamppi chose wrong. Simply put, Serial now has the upper hand. It's a shot in the dark, and it's a clean shot from Serial.
Just in towards mid. Ooh. Flash through to try and isolate Nats. So another snake bite, forced him a little deeper here. LewN almost looking as if he wants to continue. Actually wins out here, so Nats dropped very early on in this round. Liquid not necessarily in a position to spring off the back of that.
Well, I think they know where Sociable is. Nasty little wall, though, because there is a player obviously over on the catwalk, right, which was Jamppi, so kind of a complementary angle. As much as they'd love to clear sociablE, there's still layers to this. This seems very heads up. I've got to say, it feels like BBL have come in very prepared for this, kind of understanding the protocols that Liquid like to run here, and Jamppi has been having a belter of a first half already. Only into round 4 here, LewN gonna go absolutely.
Again, some aggression here on the back of the showstopper. Off rip here.
Bloody
Does he get spotted? He doesn't! He's not cleared in the corner.
Oh, that's a fumble. And a big chance here for Liquid to actually get really on the board properly in these gun rounds, but PROFEK's there quickly picking up the pieces. It's not a solo.
So, ultimate now available.
Ooh.
Say, PROFEK, you don't want to see him get too overzealous here. Stun will come through, potentially setting sociablE in motion. He's going to find camo.
Jamppi is being such a savior, even from the back lines. And look at this delay, look at this stall. Jamppi knows exactly what he needs to do, but they're looking for other options, and Magnum's now aware. Potentially catching Nats here. Oh my god, how did it not?
How did it not?
I don't know how he's gone away with that.
30 seconds.
Somehow, still standing, but Jamppi spotted 2. That should be big info for Magnum here, but he looks shaky on the aim, and Liquid need to get moving. They want to get across the site, but Magnum ready, waiting, Jamppi on the...
Now almost in a financial chokehold. Oh yeah, just
Luminek.
another step forward and he would have
Yeah.
full cleared that, but that timer runs low. You're almost desperate to just get it somewhere. But yeah, the stall is insane. Fault line comes through, the slow walk.
5 together, looks simplistic, and that paranoia is stunning. Really well handled by PROFEK. Does he get caught by Keiko, though? That is the question. However, it's sociablE from up on towards the rafters. Well maintained. Serial trying to get a little bit dangerous here. And the spray doesn't quite get the target. This is still game on. This is a big ult invested, Mike.
sociablE almost locked out from using his res as well, but actually LewN and Magnum both find kills.
This feels tense, though. They've made it up here. This is the first time they're really kind of testing ramp, I guess, this side of things. And it feels like an inverse of the round, clearing through vents the other side. This could be the answer.
I was going to say, the awareness seemingly there, but actually sociablE falls to Keiko. And he did actually drift a little further back, but through big info that LewN finds nothing in B main.
Oh,
Wow.
Keiko?
Should have been.
I'm still a little bit worried here. This is exceptional from Liquid. There we go. Now, it feels like BBL's aware that there was maybe a fault towards ramp, but that looks like it's been closed again. Ooh, a little mouse wheel jump there, gonna catch Jamppi on the back pedal, but I feel like he was dead anyway. Camo on the clear and Magnum alone, but he's gonna capture one. paTiTek on the other side would love to save his teammate, but this is looking like it might be lost. Camo's dead. He's been snatched away, down to a 3v3, and the support system doesn't work. He couldn't get through the vents this time, Keiko. paTiTek and Serial can't do the reverse anymore. Looking for the C's, and Magnum looking to be dragged into their eyesight. But Magnum's still alive. The res gonna come through. Jamppi back up on his feet, quickly put back down. Dead again, sociablE on the spray, leaving just Serial in a 1v3 here. Shuffling a little bit. The amount of guns firing, it's gonna keep Jamppi here. Damaged up, that's huge from Keiko. That could be the goer, but still slowed down high. sociablE! Wow, you don't see that every day. Nats, frustration showing.
Both seemingly lost on the timing of the wall dropping.
Well, here we are. And as you said, agents were not used to seeing, and Keiko just hoping he had the corner. It's not to be. BBL still unfazed, still unmoved, and Liquid still held by ramp. There's been no solution in sight. LewN still up here. The boombot should show. Gives away presence and he fancies it. The flash didn't quite make it through the smoke though. So doesn't get the fight he wanted. Got to maintain discipline here. We heard it before from Jamppi. Nothing's a given at this point. Serial and paTiTek, we saw what they did before, and are they doing it again? sociablE will find Serial. Is this all down to paTiTek? Very hard angles to clear, he can't.
That sort of manner, but like I said, neither of them seemingly reading the wall cracking. You can see immediately on the player react, it's almost like, yeah, here's what it is. PROFEK able to hide away from this reveal as well. Big moment.
Look, right? Like, he's got to know there's a chance they've walked mid. He's depending on that util to give it away if they do come up.
This has constantly been a problem, though.
It absolutely has, and with the support from Jamppi, he's been generally very good on that second layer, but Magnum are once again surrounded. He's in a really tough spot here. How much can one man do? He has been marvelous, and from CT, it's stunning! LewN with 2 massive kills. And Keiko can't find a target. They've already gone away. There's no one to connect to as Serial down low on 14 HP. And 4 standing for BBL. This is looking like it's all but over. Keiko would have to become the hero of the hour, and he can't get
straight towards a set piece here onto B. Testing Liquid.
Ooh,
Off
they're
the bat here, they're out here early.
And if they've been slowed down, you can see the success of BBL here. Nats is still up there, but the fight's been won. That was everyone flood through the heaven smoke and hope for the best. paTiTek. Okay, Jamppi's on 36. MAGNUM 42. But PROFEK's sitting healthy. And that access point through heaven gets denied, and you can already see the post plant setup. It feels like you got to fight them early almost. Don't allow them into those post plants. That's where it becomes strong. Maybe. That's why they were so encouraged to flood through. But paTiTek now, he is it. That's probably not what you want to be hearing. Time is starting to dwindle. He's got the horn. Oh God, look at it. It's just so all-consuming. Layer after layer, standing there with a...
The value of that prep on display fully. Yeah, it's just all-encompassing here. I mean, even if they wanted to burst out here, they're caught by the slow orb. It's just off camera from what we saw in the round, but... he did just spot. Cough! Well, not on the second peak. Rightfully so. Don't want to give Liquid any room to breathe.
Hello. Camo.
Moment there, yeah, camo.
Yeah.
Better of the scope.
This is nice. Well, they could do with a couple of these. This is, you know, this is small steps on a long journey, but it's one they need to take. And they're certainly not across the line yet. BBL still with 3 players looking for a play to punish here. Jamppi on a solo adventure towards B. You can see the other two wrapping through spawn. I like this. Again, you got to kind of play out of the odds here. They've missed that opportunity. LewN couldn't quite find the shot he wanted, so it's time to try and force towards that A site. But time, it's 13 seconds. Camo on the pre-fire is perfect.
Scary.
Yeah, this should be okay. It is. Nats then making the spike drop, going to make Jamppi just too far away. They can do the dance all day. Camo's ult here. Jamppi's got his, and they've been generally pretty spot on. It should have won them the site, as LewN does get free access. That second layer to it also now approaching freely.
Will go up nice and early as well, inside the smoke. We're locked out of this for the time being. Camo's ultimate available, but nothing else here. But tons of utility at their disposal.
They put so much pressure, though, on Liquid to keep this faultless, and it is good. That's a great start. Take away MAGNUM, that's the back line. Now PROFEK up next. Good util to put him under pressure. Gets cleared. Nats doing well. Striding back in. It's all looking... Fancying their go up towards ramp. We saw that being the destination for Liquid. Mostly the final destination. Didn't go too well, but we got Nats and we got paTiTek now holding it down. And it's already going to be paTiTek holding that line. Beautifully set into motion by Nats' utility. This is great stuff from them. Sociable trying to find anyone, but he's not being gifted much here. Liquid all too aware. And they even know about that position.
Nobody entertaining the peek onto site either. They're happy to now just rely on the numbers. Well, maybe ahead of some of these cooldowns, potentially in the retake. Do have paTiTek's ultimate to rely on as well.
Shadows traveling.
Paranoia still here for PROFEK though.
They need a pick though, it feels
Yeah,
like,
they do.
right?
They definitely do.
And Liquid are playing super disciplined, which I love. It's that kind of idea of knowing BBL would desperately love a pick here, you know, an untradeable kill. That's the dream. Now they're stacking up to... Oh my God, sociable. Oh!
Thank God for that.
Yeah, it felt like he could have done some serious damage here, but in reality, this has slowed the roll. It wasn't a clean enough pick. Still 4 players against the 2. Can PROFEK and Jamppi become the heroes of the day for BBL? That's not sharp enough. And Jamppi, he's desperately trying, but 14 HP! Him and Nats have been coming together really well. Lovely synergy. They can't disrespect this Viper util they've been trying before. And once again, rinse and repeat. This time, sociable and LewN though hit the shots. Nats does not want to allow access here at all. MAGNUM on the res, back up on his feet, but barely. Pops in the ult, doesn't get what he wants. It's getting messy, but PROFEK dives up towards heaven. Gets down 2, leaving Serial in the 1v4 to Toronto. You want to see it go fracture. You want to see them brought to their limits, but BBL, that was a break in what was the monotony almost of Liquid, just round by round, punishing! And Serial couldn't land it in time. LewN gets to live. Nats has fallen! BBL on the verge, doing the damage. paTiTek last one alive. And that run back might just be crushed.
Spike planted.
And that map 3 becomes a reality. As BBL doing the unthinkable. paTiTek steps forward, he faces throughout. We go into this BBL on the defending side, Liquid on the attack, and it is a pacey start. LewN instantly takes away Nats.
Kamo able to get ahead of the utility here to potentially catch somebody in spawn, but nobody there. Keiko is the one to find the response, paTiTek to follow through.
Just bullying their way towards the site. I like this, decisive from Liquid after that. A little bit of an uncertain start. But for magnum and sociablEE, this is a really hard retake. Good post-plant positions. Maybe get one for free, but beyond that, you feel like it starts getting sewn up. Keiko, the first challenger, really, to catch the cross. Gets dealt with, but good trade from paTiTek, good spacing! Mechanical as they can be, they are humans, I promise you. LewN is instantly going to be suppressed. Big info here, could be tempting, tantalizing for someone like Kamo, but a lovely reposition! LewN, right in between the smokes and all the util. Stunning work from him. Now, they've got the first blood drawn, but Liquid have got site control.
My camera is destroyed.
And removed as well here, so no spam on the back of the tag. Liquid resetting to some sort of comfort here. Plenty of util. PROFEK's actually found an opening here.
A little surprise, Serial was just drifting around side. I don't know if he just got caught there and unable to reposition to the post, but now Keiko gonna have to really dominate this cross, but had to turn the flash. Forces in paTiTek, it's lovely. Nats can only do so much.
Kamo's really the one that's gonna get punished on the back of that.
Forcing them up through tower, really. They're not willing to try and break towards this. Magnum waiting for anyone to be outlined, right? Is there anyone willing to fall for this? And they have, again, taken sight here. And it feels like it's almost a willing succession.
Yeah.
And there's a good bit of chip, unconfirmed towards Kamo, but you can see the rest of the map being wrapped on now. That should confirm attendance on the flank, but it's PROFEK to find Kamo this time. A similar position punished. As we saw last time around, it was Serial to fall down, but this time Nat's holding his own back here. Jamppi should be noted, but the flash going to facilitate the pickup of the kill. Now the site being swarmed, paTiTek under pressure. Bailed out though, he gets Serial to try and save him, leaving Keiko to try and deal with the spike. Someone needs to deal with this spike, they've already got it halfway. Salvo's going to come down relatively early, but they're all tucked towards tower. Mike, this gets dangerous. Keiko, Serial, nice work together.
Tools here in this composition, but a pace change here for Liquid. Again, it's a three-player stack up towards drop.
I don't think Kamo saw that before the smoke bloomed, so his focus really shifts towards CT. Tries to isolate one. Deep
Try and catch him in the drone
ult.
here, yeah.
Yep. BBL out and about. I mean, they don't fancy coming back in this way.
And a clean open plant here. Serial's ultimate available in the post.
To play back into that operator, but maybe considering the amount of players up towards that rafter side, might have a shot at it, but...
Well, they would have heard that rope as well.
Yeah, patience paying off there for Magnum and Co. Gonna force them forward, and Keiko makes his appearance very late in the day over by the back of Dish. Kamo finds his success towards CT. Liquid winning every fight here. It's dreamy work from Liquid, and it's neat.
In this post plant. Liquid looking a little more composed than they have previously here, except the Blade Storm available.
They're going again. Oh my good God, time to scramble. Serial can't get out in time. He should be dead. I think he is. He gets away for only a second. It was all covered up here. A set piece to set them in motion, but the response might be coming in. But layers to this. Nat's going to find Jamppi. It's all gone topsy-turvy. How is Nat still firing off shots here? We're down to a 2v2. And Nat's just slowly creeping up. They don't know about sociablEE.
They should do.
They really should do. They certainly do now. Whoa! Up on top of the box. Oh, it's outrageous!
Any player of Liquid, but I thought maybe somebody would have noted Nats with two beautiful kills here, but
Just on the warpath.
who's actually only PROFEK that's spotted here?
Yeah, we've seen it before, and I'm sure we'll see it again. But this time they don't have the bodies here for BBL. But Magnum's playing on the site. He's been generally off-site, right? Maybe looking for a fair fight on towards Nats. But is it ever fair when you've got a shorty up against you? It certainly isn't. Nats breaks in, but oh, what a banger of a shot! PROFEK! Stunning 3 kills from him, leaving paTiTek and Keiko to try and stay alive here. Keiko, does he get locked on the site?
Well, he's got his ult, so you almost want him to get out of dodge. He's got the molly as well. Yeah, not feeling comfortable enough. Want to try and maintain some sort of crossfire here on site, but it's not pretty, Lauren.
No, it's not. Keiko forced to move now. He takes him away. paTiTek fighting with him! Oh, and perfect!
On the brimstone. In the waiting game, patience pays off for Nats, but this was absolutely beautiful from PROFEK. ahead of the smokes, and Liquid desperately swinging trip.
But the salvo's got used, so they do get the red carpet, right? Nothing can really deny this. Spike isn't committed yet. That's with paTiTek. Now it is. Shot in the dark from sociablEE isn't finding a target. Close, but no cigar.
Well, Keiko and Serial have their ultimates here.
Zone is down.
So if they can run the clock down a little bit, BBL are fast to retake though.
Yeah, you got to fight the back line. That has to be a priority. And Kamo did his best, but Magnum comes out on top in that. A little surprising, but forced forward to fight. And Keiko looking to collect. Serial there as well. And the numbers sifting so well for them until Magnum is still on a charge here. Looks to the right, doesn't spot the player, doesn't see paTiTek, but it's Natch you got to be worried about. sociablEE now tries to play.
Took effect here, locked in for the decider. Within touching distance now. BBL. And no secrets about the approach here. And actually, well, that's like Keiko.
Real nice. Clean with it. Nats, though, trying to play this out as long as he can. Kind of over towards Canteen. Slip away. Doesn't get given much here. So we look towards the extremities. Where's that next layer of the hit coming in? paTiTek could be overwhelmed here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's okay. He does eventually get traded on by LewN. BBL making this difficult. I mean...
We'll be given a little bit of info on the back of the util falling, but there's the side hit once again from BBL. LewN to pave the way.
Bloody hell, though. Look at the floor. It's so hard to find any comfort. And Nats so controlled under pressure. It doesn't matter how many there are. Nats will stand. Takes down 3. Magnum out of nowhere, though. He was just trying to deal with it. What? How are we back here? Serial now in the disadvantage. Can he keep control now? Jamppi with the rifle.
Both tucked in.
Both on this side. Serial even expected. The double swing, Magnum's
Activity initially towards Arcade, and BBL playing with the space now. Camo, good for the first. LewN will fall, but Magnum with the backstab. Serial just stuck behind the smoke.
Had to pop the ult here. Oh my god, had to pop every ult, it looks like. Oh, this is about to get chaotic, isn't it? Magnum trying to hold that line. Serial hasn't re-glanced at that. That feels a little bit unconsidered. But Jamppi, that barrel might show as Nat seems very aware. Apparently not. Swings it, Jamppi wins it and finds security. That should be the slam dunk, right?
Yeah, online for Jamppi here.
They're backing away.
Yeah.
They know it. This is going to be 8 BBL. Oh my word, Mike. I can't believe that they've come 5 in a row. Good lord. And Keiko, though, opens up the account. Nice work instantaneously, but still, you can see the pressure on him, but no availability to trade back in. paTiTek tries to make a quick escape, but I think Keiko's screwed. Yeah, a lot of util to get the man down, but Magnum working up slowly. And he's going to get the reaction of 2 here, trying to get the better angle on him, but forced to respect here. They felt a lot of presence, and Liquid are hunting.
Got to be careful here. Magnum will fall. Jamppi is the one with the spike.
BBL looking like they wanted to fight back against the stack.
Concern's got to be whether or not one of those rifles gets retrieved, but BBL almost have to shift their focus towards A now. Man advantage, yes, but it's only paTiTek with a rifle. He's got to do the heavy lifting here. Might actually get ahead of this because PROFEK's not watching anything from drop.
God, look at this. Jamppi gets dealt with Liquid, pulling it together. Desperately trying to cling on to this one, and they've got the spike. They've done everything they needed.
30 seconds left.
BBL caught, a little asleep at the wheel, punished to try and take those fights. Liquid now well-equipped, well-armed, and PROFEK forced to back away. There is no access back into this now. They are defending that spike with their life. With 15 seconds, PROFEK would have to do something.
Got the spike.
Nothing short of a miracle here. 10 seconds now. He wants one. He gets one. Takes a bit of damage, but not too much. Gets a wow. Okay, he gets away in time here. And paTiTek wants to sacrifice his life, and he will.
Not in round 18.
Oh, pacey. LewN. Oh my word. How's he alive? The bullet's so close to him, but LewN makes it out with the man to the good here for the BBL side. paTiTek, where'd you run to? Magnum on the punish. Gonna catch Magnum, but then the ult's gonna come in. This is back and forth. This is just pandemonium. Nats and Serial want to slow the tempo just a touch. Plants in, but Jamppi falls. And now who's remaining? PROFEK for one, sociablEE on the other. The ult from Serial. Clearing out the space, PROFEK, he misses! Zero with an opportunity, but sociablEE, unaccounted for. This could be everything for him, he's not even waiting for it. He takes away Nat, oh, but he can't find! Still a buy for BBL, and it's pacey from the very get-go. Camo wants to be an instigator, but he hasn't checked behind him, he's been traded. 1-for-1 on that one. Does take away sociablEE, but still looking at MAGNUM making progress here.
Try and get something done from drop. Draw some of the attention, but only paTiTek here. Don't expect him to be stepping ahead of this smoke. Wait things out here. Keiko, one off his ultimate. Only one smoke, but still has the molly.
So close by. Liquid forced to respect this. Plants in. BBL set the timer now. Make it back in time. Zero can set those into play, but it's actually Nats to find Jamppi almost instantaneously. This puts LewN under a lot of pressure. PROFEK's fallen, and he misses the knives! MAGNUM can't stand the press!
Liquid on the brink. Almost feels a little overzealous from Camo, but Liquid follow through here. Once again, they proactively try and clear towards Arcade. Camo stunned up, but still closing the gap.
Yeah, they're just gonna push. They're gonna just take a fight, and Camo's taken down all three! So sociablEE and MAGNUM with a brutal task, a Herculean task, and Camo wants to take them to Toronto himself! Can he do it with an ace? With 30 HP in a dream? sociablEE has to face the music. Position will be given away. There's no two ways about it. And Camo stakes his claim and waits. sociablEE has to check every corner, every angle. And Camo, it looks like